following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
It does seem to be the best thing to try.
I will make the recommendation, of course.
Do you need help with anything else?
How kind of you to offer. But I was wondering if there was anything I could do for you.
Only justice. Only justice. Doesn't fail this chick. Only justice. No, I think you should try to implement the in and out check and
Of course.
see.
Hang on. She pulls
That
like
helps the
a she
problem.
pulls like a slip of paper out from between her massive breasts.
Yeah.
Because of fucking course.
Yeah.
And then like writes in like the curliest script.
Yeah.
And it's like, could you take this note? Like leans over the table, squish. Could you take this note to General O'Neill and request a new person on the front? A responsible type who can fill out a book. Perhaps a handsome soldier.
Yes. I'll give this to the general.
Merci.
Justice. Two 17s on my will checks. Hobbies. Only justice.
Should I point out that she has a level of attractiveness and fascinate?
Oh my god, really?
I mean, I deliberately designed the most over-sexualized character NPC that I could, but then I left
see,
Stephanie in America and I have this woman instead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll accept that you've passed those checks, but like this actually comes into play very, very shortly, depending on one.
Okay. Alright. That is fine. I will leave.
Oh, Monsieur Drake.
Yes.
I finish my work at 6:30. If you have nothing else to do, perhaps we could entertain a meal. I know a place in the fish market that serves not bad, and I could use some civilized company.
3:30?
What'd you say?
At 3:30?
6:30. Sorry. I
So,
realize my fake
6:30?
French accent is heavy as, and bad as fuck.
It's fine, it's fine.
Tell that to a Frenchman. Fuck, no, it is not fine according to them.
Alright, I'll see you then.
Merci.
Okay. Leave.
Got him. Look, do you want sex or not?
It's fine, it's fine.
Meet River downstairs.
Alright, well,
What
I have
does
a note
she
for the
like?
general. He was friendly enough.
Uh-huh. So, are they going to put a book on the door or what?
Yeah, but they need to replace the person on the desk because he's incompetent.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can see how he got his job, though. He's personable enough.
Yes. Although, you should at least be able to fill out an in and out book.
I know, right? Don't worry. I can. I think. She contrives to look briefly puzzled. Does
You sure? You have
People
to...
coming in go in the out part, right? Because they were outside. That's how that goes, right?
Yes, yeah. And you have to make sure to get everyone.
She lets a little bit of drool escape the corner of her mouth while she grins like an idiot. I'm a clever book guy.
So, that just means there's one more on the list.
There is?
Yeah, the Houston Clinic.
What about Paris?
Oh, no, I did that.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
you
the
did.
Paris Clinic this list. Yeah, it's just the Paris Clinic this list.
You sure? You didn't... I thought you did Paris because it was, Oh, no, you got Houston and Paris left. Or what was the one you did the other day? It was Paris, wasn't it?
No, I did Houston. That was the one that had the crazy feminist in it.
No, that was Boston.
That was Boston. No, it was, yeah. You're
No,
right,
Paris
you're right.
and Houston, yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe
Right,
I should
no,
have
'cause
just
there's an
labeled
extra
them
one
with
that-
letters.
There's an extra one that isn't on the map, so I'm like, no, I've done 3.
Yeah, Margate.
That was... Yeah.
You can just pencil it in if you want.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll head to Paris, I suppose, and then Houston on the way back.
Hi. Let's see, Paris is 3. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah,
Righto.
it's way in the corner.
You go there. River's doing the thing again. Eventually,
You don't have to keep...
Sorry, what?
You don't have to keep jumping away, you know. You can just stand closer. You just walk closer.
Here's me hoping you hadn't noticed. I didn't even notice I was doing it initially. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
She like
I understand.
takes a wide pace away. No, I'm getting in your way.
No, it's fine.
It's not. It's not. I'm sorry. I should be above this. I'm sorry. She like just becomes like really what's the word? Not emotionless, but work focused, efficient. Like when
Right.
you're working in the Pterodino lab and she's just doing work, just like personal affectations just fall away.
Right.
We should proceed.
Yeah.
Eventually, you were like 5 awkward minutes later, you arrive.
Yeah. What is this one?
The Paris Clinic. This is a shipping container
Oh.
with another shipping container bolted onto the back.
Yep.
There is a little desk set up out front with like a little awning tented over it, and there is a nurse behind it, and she is drinking out of a wooden bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. My apologies. You must be Thomas Drake. I am Joy Fier. I am the nurse who runs this clinic, in lieu of a doctor.
It's a pleasure.
Of course. You will be here to conduct an inventory? I'm afraid
Yes.
we do not have much, so it will be very quick. She like pushes the door of the container open. Inside is basically like a very compact clinic with one
Yep.
bed, and then there's another set of container doors in the back which are locked with a padlock and a chain. She'll like go and unlock that and open the doors up, and there's just like what basically is a small supply cupboard.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a whole lot.
And
Doesn't take you long to count.
have they had things go missing here?
Yes.
Do you need a roll, or is it like small enough that it's like pretty easy?
It's small enough. It's pretty easy. It doesn't take you long to count it up. And there isn't anything missing now from the last stock take.
Yeah. So do you have a list of the things that have gone missing and when they've gone missing?
Yes. Here you go. Hands you.
What's
some
on the
paper.
list?
Not actually that much. Like a bottle of aspirin, a pack of morphine, some insulin. Not a lot.
Right.
Small amounts.
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
The London clinic was huge, right? It had a lot of supplies,
Mm-hmm.
and about 12% had gone missing. No, that was the other one.
Yeah.
But like, relative to how big their supplies are, is what has gone missing about the same percentage?
Maths check.
22.
No.
No. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Now this place is just like 2 fucking containers stapled together, right?
Pretty much. So as you can imagine,
So like,
there aren't a lot of ways in or out.
there's like one way in and one way out.
Yeah, and you came through it.
Yeah. Just check how secure it is. 31.
Seems good.
It's just like a recent-ish lock, and then like not much else that could be done to make it more secure.
The lock doesn't look brand new. It's, it's weathered.
Yeah.
I assure you the lock is very good.
Oh.
Hmm.
And how regularly has the stock been disappearing here?
It is irregular. Sometimes it is gone missing, sometimes it does not.
But it's only ever small things.
We do not have a lot to take as it is.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if it was just someone who was desperate and broke in, they would just take everything.
Oh, I am sure no one would do such a thing as to take everything.
So taking small amounts here and there seems a little more like... Is there any chance that... Are there any times you leave the room while the patients are in here, or...?
I'm sure there is... occasionally I may have, if someone else has come up.
Well, I'll have one more check, but I would recommend those days, any time that happens, to note it down and double check if anything is missing after you leave the room with the patient in it.
Oh, of course.
And I'm gonna check like just the outside, like around the back or something.
Okay.
But it's a shipping container. Like 38.
It's all good, fam.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Yeah, I'll head back around. Well, I would recommend you change the lock, but if you would prefer not to, that's your choice as well.
I am sure that these small things that have gone missing do not cause any serious harm.
Yes, that would be the conclusion I would come to as well.
Bon.
Hmm?
Good.
Ah.
I assume.
Yeah. Check.
What are you checking?
No. To see if, like, she's hiding something. But I failed my check horribly, so as far as I'm concerned, she is not.
Oh, you failed. Like you rolled a 1.
Yeah. Well, if there are any more problems,
You
let's
hate
know.
to see it. Of course.
Alright.
Oh, you go back out onto the street.
Yep.
She like closes up. You hear like the locking behind. Like
Yep.
a few seconds afterwards. Yep. Good.
Yeah. And then I guess it's just the Houston clinic.
Yes.
And how is River acting on the way there?
She's reserved,
I see.
quiet, calm. Responds when you like talk, but like otherwise just
Yeah.
is maintaining a measured distance,
I see.
but not too distant.
Right.
She's following casual.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. To the Houston.
Ah, yes. The Houston clinic is a moderate-sized clinic. It has a doctor working there and 2 nurses, all of whom like come out to greet you when you arrive. Mr. Drake, do come in. We have heard that you are going around all the clinics and inspecting them.
Good to know. And you are?
Dr. Angdon Lager.
Pleasure.
Ah, this is my clinic. You'll be wanting these.
Yes. I assume it's just like the inventory records and whoever's missing.
Mm-hmm.
And how regularly have you been having things disappear?
Nearly every night. Can't figure out how they're getting in.
We'll see if we can't get to the bottom of that.
Yes.
Investigation sheet. Oh. Truly pogged. 39.
Place looks pretty tight. Good luck. Great security.
It's like...
There is an alarm on the door.
Oh, wow.
And the
And
stock
things are
takes
still
all
going
match
missing.
up with the reported missings.
Yep. And you're keeping track of all the patients as they come in and out, Doctor?
Oh yes, we have in our book. That's right here. Here you go.
And all the staff, of course.
Naturally, we have even taken to performing a search and pocket turnouts before we leave. You know, handbags, satchels, bags, pockets, that sort of thing. We have also noted that all of the thefts take place sometime between close and open. That's noted right here.
What's missing?
The huge drugs.
It's the same. Yep.
But this place is mainly just drugs, and the missing things tend to be like couple packs of this, couple bottles of that. No big hauls.
Right. So there is a good chance it's someone just pocketing something, right? Like,
Could be. That's a conclusion you could reach.
yeah, I've got 25 on an insight check to just See if this guy's like on the level, you know?
You don't think he's taking things. He seems pretty open about that, but he does seem slightly creepy. Like the way he doesn't blink, the way his hands just sort of hang down at his sides.
Right.
He just looks really intently at everything as a side effect of not blinking.
And how many patients would you say you have on average each day?
A week's average would be 3.
3 patients a week.
That number has gone up since we established the clinic. On average, 3 patients per day a week.
Oh,
I have the exact numbers over here if you would like to see them.
No, it's...
Many of them merely suspect that they have this dangerous virus, but in fact merely have a symptom of overwork, tiredness, common cold, something like that. Iron deficiency is usually the most common. I hand out iron tablets like they're candy.
Is there a security guard on this one?
No.
No.
We have a patrol comes by several times every night. But during the day there's no need.
In those patrols, they'd never see anything out of the ordinary, but in the morning, there's missing stuff.
Yes, they file their own reports, I'm sure. During the day we are quite secure. Both of my nurses are trained martial artists. Yeah, they're both Asian women, so you assume that's true.
Man, I'm like drawing a blank on this one. Oh.
Which means I'm doing a not very good job, but it's better than you just instantly solve it, so...
Yeah. What did this building used to be? Like, what was it before it was now? I guess.
It looked like it used to be a residence.
Right.
With perhaps a shop on the ground floor.
Oh, okay. And you said, like, everything was tight, right? Like, the windows...
Yeah, someone's, like nailed them shut. Boarded and barred things up. You've got reinforced door frames. The door is like a newer, clashing modern door with, like, a lock and an alarm on it.
Yeah.
There's obvious like patchwork and repairs had been done probably when they moved in. This place is pretty secure. However,
and all the drugs are kept in.
Sorry, the drugs are all kept in metal imported like cabinets with like 2 key locks on them.
Oh, okay.
I assure you, my clinic is quite methodical. Everything was set up according to my exacting specifications. I find it very curious that anyone is able to steal anything from here. All of the dangerous drugs, morphine, etc., are kept in these cabinets. The only things they would be able to take would be in the active use cabinet, which has a single lock, but still a lock.
This is what I'm seeing the more I look through it. Although these locks, are they just wafers or actual locks?
I don't know much about locks myself, but I was assured that they are 2 differing types. This one has something called a false setting pin.
Yes. You know, I would imagine most modern locks with all sets or serrated pins would actually stop the locals.
These Asians are surprisingly adaptable, quick learners. But I would also surmise the same thing.
They can't be getting through the front, through the door. Since even if they understood how the lock worked, there's no way they could bypass the alarm system.
Yes.
And the windows are all boarded, and there are steel bars above them, so that seems difficult as well.
Vexing, isn't it?
Mm.
I am quite the genius myself, and I cannot fathom how this was done.
And there are no weird, no strange idiosyncrasies with the building itself, no underway or
It does not appear to
a
be.
way to get in from the bottom, no.
There was a number of problems that had to be corrected when we first moved in, but all of the loose panels have been reinforced. Everything is set up. There's not even that many places you could hide, and we check them.
Then, in that case, Doctor, it could only be someone who works here.
I had had the same thought, but we check each other when leaving all the time.
You check everyone, or
Everyone.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any magical solution. I'll talk to the general and have the patrols come by here more frequently, and I will think on it. This is troubling.
Thank you for whatever additional assistance you can bring to bear in the matter.
Is there any other way I can help?
Other than bringing these thefts to an end, I do not believe so.
Right.
Now,
Thank you for giving me your time.
thank you. If you'll excuse me, I must go prepare. It is almost time for a patient to arrive.
Very well.
You both leave.
Yep.
You are stopped as you're going out by the two nurses. They're like,
Sorry, inconvenience. We must check your pockets for anything you might take. It is procedure, understand?
Sure.
they'll give you an efficient frisk. Check out your pockets. And then they'll do the same to River.
Can I
And
make a
the
sleight of-
soldier. A sleight of hand? Okay, go ahead. For what?
To determine, given the way they're checking down, how difficult it would be to actually take something out of here.
Okay, go ahead.
I've rolled a 20.
Right. They are very good. They even give your groin a bit of a feel up to make sure you're not hiding anything tucked between your cock and balls.
Right.
Although that might have just been for fun. You don't. It's hard to tell. That might have just been because the opportunity is there.
I see.
And do the same for River and the soldier, which takes longer because he has way more pockets and actual things he's carrying.
So like this is an exceptionally efficient check. Like they wouldn't just miss something. You know?
No. They're almost professional.